This is my live stream. So I'll just wait to see if some people will be able to hop on the live today. Just grateful to the Lord for another day, as I always say. Y'all can see the title of this live, but before I hop into that, I'm just thanking the Lord for another day, waiting around to see if any of y'all will be able to join. And I got me some really good food today, so I'm pumped up about that. Oh, I see Flowers hopped on to the live. Hey, Flowers, how's it going? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been going well. I caught church online today. I saw a little bit of the preacher. I saw the kids singing, so that was cool. Flowers, did you have church or see church online or anything? Y'all see my hair shrunken up. See when I pull it down and then I let it go, it shrinks back up. So cool. But yeah, the topic of this live is made in China. I kind of thought of a random topic, so I'm going to talk about made in China. Well, basically, it seems that a lot of things, not just seems, we know for sure a lot of things are made in China. You look on the tag of clothes, you look on just the label of certain products, and you see made in China. There's a lot of things that are made in China. And it's interesting, too, how some of these things, they really don't cost that much to gather the parts to make these items. But of course, when they sell it over here, they hike up the prices to be able to make a profit. I guess also just to pay for the shipments and everything. But yeah, a lot of things are made in China. It's so interesting. Like, it kind of makes me think. It just kind of makes me wonder, like, how much talent is there? Because it's like there's so many talented people there in China to make all these wonderful things. And I like to think about even in China as well. I've heard a lot about how they're very curriculum based and structured in their education. Um, I've heard that in China, a lot of the parents, they are very focused on making sure their child learns a particular skill that can carry them through the rest of their life, even if it's like music or something. They keep them structured and focused. But I see more people have hopped onto the live. Feel free to comment below in the comment section where you are from, where you tuned in from. Let me know. Shout out your country if you don't mind sharing. I'm from the U.S., the United States of America. So let me know if you're here from the U.S. as well, or if you're tuning in from another country, if you don't mind sharing. And specifically, I'm from the DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia area, and I actually drove past the Capitol, the monument, and I drove past the Pentagon today. So that was pretty cool. I was out in VA and DC because they're like really close to each other. So most times when you're just traveling through certain parts of Virginia, you're going to pass through DC. So to get back into Maryland, it's a lot. That's why we call it the DMV, because it's all three combined. But yeah. So feel free to shout out below in the comment section where you're from or how your day's been going. I hope you are doing well. But yeah, today we talk about made in China and just how a lot of things are made in China. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I'm gonna call you Ash because those are the first three letters. So hey Ash, I see you said hi, gorgeous. What's good? What's good, Ricardo? Back on the live, Ricardo. Hope your day's been going well. It's good to see you. Good to see you still, going strong. And we talking about made in China. And sometimes when I see certain products too, I see that like there are some things that are made in like other countries as well. Oh, okay, Ricardo said yes, is yours. Yeah, my day's going well. Tuned into church online. Kind of explored DC and Virginia a little bit. Got me some good food, so it's been real nice. Okay, the next person joining in the live it's me, Summer 12367. Hey, Summer, how's it going? Hey, Summer, I don't know if you were born in the summer, but the summertime is right around the corner next month in the month of June, even though May just started. Next month in the month of June, summer will officially start and it's about to be on and popping. Beach time and everything. Okay, it's Summer said, remember Angela XX Angela? It's me. I don't remember that username, just being honest, but it's good to see you again. You said you've been on here before, so that's so cool. And I understand, switching up the username, you gotta do what works best for you. So period, yes. Thank you for reminding me who you are, even though I don't really remember, but thank you. And I'm glad to see you're doing well. Elvis, yes, I do remember you. I know you've been on the live a lot recently. And like I said, who can really, no offense to anybody else, I'm just saying, who could really forget Elvis? Like, Elvis is a popular name. It's, based off of the singer and everything. So it's just very memorable. That sticks in my mind. But I see more people has hopped on to the live. Feel free to comment and share if you're also from the United States like me, or if you're shouting out from another country. Sometimes I have people in here from like India and the UK and Israel and all different types of places. So Canada, so shout out. Where you from? Elvis said, yeah. And Summer said Elvis Presley, LOL. Yeah, Elvis Presley, yes. It's interesting. It's very interesting. But yeah. I was talking about made in China and just how a lot of things are made in China. There's a lot of cool culture in China. I also like how there are Chinatowns in different parts of the United States and all those types of things. So it's really cool. I've been to Chinatown in DC and they have like these little trinkets, all types of stuff. Whole bunch of stuff from China. It's so cool. Okay, so Summer said, I'm from Albania, live in Kosovo. Okay, I'm not fully sure what Albania is. If I could take a guess, is that in Asia or Europe? Could be Australia, but I really don't know. So help me out, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Elvis said, I'm only 10 years old and I love Elvis Presley since I was 9. It's kind of weird because in my generation, half of these kids don't even know who he is. I know, right? They don't have no clue who Elvis Presley is, but that's cool that you know. Your namesake, Okay, Scarlett said, hey. Hey, Scarlett, welcome back. She said, it's me again. Nice. Okay, Summer said she's Muslim. Okay, I see. Yeah, and I'm Christian. Yeah, see. Okay, okay. Summer said she's from Europe. That is cool to be from Europe. I've never been to Europe, but I've heard a lot about it. So I've also heard a lot about Islam as well. But yeah, Scarlett, how's your day been going? I know you've been doing your softball. You won the last game, so that's really nice. You have any games coming up this week? Okay, Summer said you can search and Google Albania country. True. It kind of sounds similar to Armenia. Armenia? I don't know. Okay, Scarlett said it's really glitchy because I got my headphones on and they're weird. And yeah, game tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, headphones definitely will do it. They'll definitely do it to you. Okay, Scarlett, you're saying game tomorrow. Okay, Scarlett, I'm going to need you to bring your A game. I'm going to need you to win this game. No pressure, though. But yes, you got to keep that winning streak up if you can. Make sure you do them drills. Make sure you practice, girl. Yes, you already know what you're doing. Okay, Summer said, I'm close to Germany. Oh, nice. Okay. I've heard of Germany before. Okay. Scarlett said, I do, and for you, don't worry. Oh, okay, got you. So you do practice, you do. That sounds good. Yeah, I'm not going to worry. I know you're going to bring your A game. I know it's going to go well. Win, lose, or draw, long as you put your best foot forward, that's all that matters. Long as you have fun is all that matters. I can truly say that for myself, too, because I used to be in a soccer team where we didn't necessarily win a lot of games all the time. We did win some games, but even when we didn't win, long as I had fun, long as I got that good exercise, long as I put my best foot forward is all that matters. Okay, Scarlett said, I'm practicing pitching right now with ping pong balls. That is an interesting take because ping pong balls are very lightweight. But I understand the concept, you're just you're just making sure that you're keeping up your practice. Even if you may not, like if you're inside of the house, you may not be able to just throw around a softball in the house. Makes sense, ping pong balls won't damage anything. So I see where you're going with that. It's good that you're keeping the practice going, the exercise going. Period. I know that's right, right, right. Okay, Summer said, I tried to play football with my friends and her brothers, and I didn't even know the rules. LOL. Bruh, let me tell you, Summer, I understand. I tried to play football with my cousins before, and I threw the ball forward, and they were like, what are you doing? You're not supposed to do that. So, I get it. Very confusing, but hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Uh, Seems like you're with people that really you can have fun with. And all these things probably are made in China as well. Ping pong balls, footballs. I would not be surprised. Well, I don't know about footballs because football is a very American sport. So I wouldn't be surprised if they made those directly here in the United States. That's something worth looking up. Okay, Scarlett said, that's what I'm doing. Drills and position starting point step by step. Nice. Your position starting point? Dad, what is a position starting point? Softball.
What?
She said, that's what I'm doing. Drills in my position starting point step by step. I guess she's saying where she starts. Where she starts, yeah. My dad knows all about sports, y'all. Okay, Summer said, bro, at this point, even I'm made in China. You can't be made in China unless you're born in China. Caroline Vasquez, hey girl, welcome back. My fellow sister in Christ. Okay, Scarlett said, I don't know. ACC? What's ACC? Caroline. Hey. Good to see you on a live. Good to see you alive. Well, I'm breathing. Good to see you joining. Good to interact with you all. Oh, okay. So ACC means actually. I see, girl. I see. But yeah, it seems like you're just saying that you have a starting point that you're practicing, like making sure you're at a good starting position. But yeah, you funny, Summer. She said at this point, maybe I'm even made in China. But like I said, unless you're born in China, I don't think you can really say you're made in China. And I get what you're saying. It's a joke, though. That was a funny one. That was a good one, Summer. Okay, Summer said, I had heart surgery. I almost didn't make it. Oh, my. I'm glad you made it through that. That's something serious right there. Heart surgery. Man, a lot of times. So like I said, I'm Christian. And sometimes we talk about the Lord doing surgery on our hearts. But that's not literal. That's more so like figurative, metaphorical. But you're talking about literal heart surgery. Like, girl, you're a warrior. You're a warrior. Like, yes, you made it through. Praise God for that. Okay, Scarlett said, and W Dad, by the way. Scarlett said W Dad. Yeah, my dad's cool. He knows a lot about sports. Scarlett said, I like sporty dads. That's cool. Yeah, sporty dads are cool because they can tell you how to do the sport and stuff. They know a lot about the sport. They can teach you. They can help you. Stuff like that. Okay, Summer said, because then I had the brain surgery. Summer, you had brain surgery? Oh my goodness. Wow, you made it through that too? And Summer, is that a typo, your last comment? W what? What you talking about, girl? What are you talking about? Scarlett say, OMG, Summer. Summer, I'm gonna need you to clear that up, girl. What you talking about? Okay, Summer said she was born wrongly. Oh, are you saying like when you were being born, was it that you were born like in the wrong position? So like how when a baby is born, their head comes out first, where you like, where's your leg?